Nation of Fitin10, it is day 12. And if you have not sent me your feedback, please make sure you do so. www.trainonmain.com/Fitin10 check-in, all one word, Fitin10 check-in. Send me your feedback. It's super important to your accountability, and I just may be able to help you. So please send me your feedback, okay? All right, more of your questions, more of your feedback, so let's get into it. Name something specific you can improve on for the following week. I think I was almost perfect, except not quite getting in all of the carbs some days. Although I have fixed this and I've been hitting my macros exactly for the last 3 or 4 days. Okay, this is awesome. This is great. Just something about this. You might think you're perfect, and this is fine. But just a reminder for you to send me your diary entries, because sometimes I can pick out things in your diary entries that don't make sense. So what you might think you're doing perfectly, I can say, no, there's something there or something there, and we can improve, we can correct that, okay? So, all right, name something specific you need help with. I don't think I need help, okay? Find the videos very helpful, keeps me in the zone. Good, I'd like to hear that. The resistance workouts are difficult, but I know that if I stick with it, it will get easier. Yeah, it will get easier. It's going to get easier in the sense of you're going to become more in tune with it. You're probably going to get less sore as time goes on, but it will get harder in the sense of you're going to start to move more weight. So it's going to get more intense just because you're going to get stronger. So in that way, and I'm going to challenge you more. So in that way, it's going to get more intense or harder. But yes, I understand what you're saying. Overall, it will get easier. Is there anything you'd like me to cover in this week's video series? How much discomfort is normal after workouts? How long it should last, etc. Okay, I'm assuming you mean like muscle soreness here. Muscle soreness will typically stick around for 2 to 4 days. If you've got very good recovery, and this is affected by one and or two things really, mostly, and I'll talk about that in a second. 2 days, but you might be sore for 4 days. I've had times in my life where I've been sore for like 5 days, where I just did these ridiculous workouts that were super high volume and heavy, and these were in my younger years for sure. All right, so just learning essentially, but typically 2 to 4 days. Okay, so if you are new and you find that you're just incredibly sore, like excessively sore, I want you to back off. But things that will help your recovery here are nutrition. So we want to make sure that we get enough complete protein in the diet. Okay, we want to make sure we get enough essential amino acids. So essential amino acid supplement can help you with this if you're not getting that. And also we want to make sure we're getting enough calories, because if we don't get enough calories, then that protein is just going to get utilized as fuel, and it can't do its job to help you to recover and help you to improve, by the way, okay? The other thing that's really going to make a difference here is, let me just repeat myself on that. You want to make sure that you get enough calories, so get in all your food, and enough high quality protein. Okay, now we do include all the protein there as part of your protein, but getting protein from, typically non-animal sources, it's going to be lower quality. It's just lower in essential amino acids. This is the way it is. I'm not trying to, insult anybody for following a vegetarian diet or vegan diet or whatever, but it's just the way it is. So, if you feel like you're getting a lot of your a lot of your protein from these types of foods, non-animal based foods, then I would take an essential amino acid supplement. It will help you with your recovery, okay? The other thing that I find that helps my recovery a lot is actually creatine monohydrate. It helps my recovery immensely. But that's more along the lines of supplementation. I want you to focus on diet. Diet is one of the big things. The other big thing is going to be sleep. Okay, you want to make sure you get adequate deep sleep. This is going to help your recovery tremendously, okay? So good nutrition and sleep. I know it sounds like, yeah, whatever, we hear that all the time, but no, I cannot stress this enough, okay? Okay, next question. Should we expect change? Okay, hopefully that helps you. So let me know if that does or doesn't. or if it doesn't, I should say. Should we expect change? I think I've done a very good job sweeping. The scale hasn't budged. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is a great question. This is a question I get all the time in the beginning. Your weight may not change all the way up to your first scan because your weight doesn't matter. And your body, well, your weight, obviously, if you're losing fat, there's some weight coming off of you, but it doesn't tell you the whole story. Okay. So for example, when you go from not weight training to weight training on a regular basis, your body's going to hold more water, especially in the muscles. Your body's going to hold more water. And this is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. Okay. So we're doing a bit of a body recomp. Part of that recomp is more water in the muscle and a little bit more water in the body. That's just normal. That happens with training. Okay, so you can't expect to see, especially if you're female, you can't expect to see change in weight. It doesn't go like this, first of all, okay? Your weight will fluctuate through the month, of course, especially as female. And but even as an individual, just male or female, going through your day to day, your weight is based on so many different things. All right, so let me just give you an example. Do this for me. Have a bad night's sleep and weigh yourself. Okay, then have like on a weekend, sleep super long. Just have a really good super long sleep. Well, hope you do. Long sleep, or whatever day that happens on, and then go and weigh yourself. I guarantee you're going to weigh less in the mornings when you have a good sleep. It's just the way it is. Okay, and there's also going to be other factors: hormones, stress, salt intake. Which, by the way, don't avoid salt. Make sure you have lots of salt in your diet. Water intake. All these things. There's more. All these things are going to affect your amount of water retention in your body. This is not fat. This is not fat. We want to focus on fat. Don't focus on water or salt or anything like this. Okay. All right, so don't get wrapped up in weight. Please, especially do not get wrapped up in weight when we're talking about short term. Like we're talking about a couple weeks or 3 weeks. No, don't look at your weight, okay? Do not look at your weight. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't tell you the whole story. It does not tell you the whole story, okay? All right, let's get the message of the day. Come in for your scan, and then we'll see where the truth lies, okay? And I guarantee you, so long as you're doing everything, you'll be very happy with your scan. All right. Message of the day for day 12 is some action is better than none. Certainly. More action is better than some. But full action is best, right? Remember I said we can't kind of dip our feet in the pool. We got to jump in the pool. We got to swim. We got to really, really try here. So now that doesn't mean you have to be perfect. I'm not asking you to be perfect. But I do want you to take full action. Full action will be best. Now, that's not to say that, doing some is not good. Doing some is great. But if you really want to see change, then I'm going to really stress full action as being the best. And believe me, when this challenge ends after 70 days, which it's flying by. We're already on day 12. When we're almost 20% through the challenge. When you reach the end of the challenge and you've been working hard and you've been doing all the pillars of this challenge that I've asked you to do, okay, you'll be very, very happy. All right, you will be very, very happy. All right, positive energy, positive vibes, believe in yourself, for the love of God, give some gratitude, and I'll talk to y'all very soon. See you guys.